Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today on this Tuesday. Hope everything is going well for you. Hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day. We did. Just a relaxing time, enjoying the family a little bit, and even got out and done a little bit of fishing, caught a few fish, but just had a great time just enjoying the day. But I hope today is a good day for you as well. All through the night, I was awakened several times, and I kept hearing this in my spirit, that what the enemy has meant for evil, God is going to bring good out of it. Now, I know sometimes when we're in the middle of it, when we're in the middle of the storm, or we're in the middle of the crises, or we're in the middle of the trouble, it's hard to see anything but that trouble. But I got to stand on the word of the Lord. I got to believe what God said. God was speaking to my heart. Matter of fact, like I said, I woke up several times in the night, even got up with it. And even as I came into the church this morning, I just kept hearing the same thing. What the enemy has meant for evil, God is going to turn it around for good. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to start expecting God to bring some good out of the chaos that we've been walking through, or the storm that you're in. You know, I believe there's a couple of things that you can do. Is one, that you can stop and just take a look maybe at really what is going on around you. You may have more God moving in you than what you realize at the moment. I know over the last few weeks, over this past several months that we've been in this situation, all of us have been in, I feel like for me, I'm just saying for me, I haven't liked it. I'm ready for everything to get back to I guess what you would say is normal. I'm ready for the church to get back. I'm ready to be able to go out and not have to worry about, having my cleanser in my pocket, or, sterilizer, whatever it is. I'm just ready to get about life. But I also know that some incredible things have been happening in my spirit in these times. I just really feel like, for me, I don't know what you've seen or what you've heard, but for me, I feel like the Lord has just opened up a new level of the word for me that has just been incredible. I mean, I'm finding myself just crawling into it, seeing things in the word, especially in the area of covenant that I haven't seen in a while. And I am so excited about that, because it's just like it's stirring a new passion for me to dig deeper into the things that God has been, doing. And I'm encouraging you the same way. Sometimes you got to stop and say, God, you are moving. You are with me. You are doing some great things. In the scripture, the psalmist said it like this in Psalms 27, verse 13. He said, I would have a lost heart unless I had believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. He said, I wouldn't have made it, but he said, I knew God was always working. I believe that's one thing that David understood, because David understood what it was to be in a covenant with God. He understood that God was for him and he was for God, and God wasn't going to forsake him. And he always was looking for the goodness of the Lord. Now, I know we all have our moments. We all have a moment where it seems like we lose sight of everything. But when you know who you are, when you know whose you are, and you know what you have, then you got to know that God is working on your behalf, and somehow this thing is going to turn around for good. Matter of fact, he started out that Psalms 27. He started out saying this: the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? He said, when the wicked came against me to eat up my flesh, to eat up my flesh, my enemies and my foes, they stumbled and fell. Though an army may encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war would rise against me, this one thing I will be confident in. I have desired, the one thing I have desired, and I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. And you know what? He said, I'm going to dwell in his presence, and and I'm going to see the beauty or the greatness of the Lord, and I'm going to find what I need in my time of trouble. That's because David knew who he was in God, and he knew who God was towards him. I want to encourage you today, friend. What the enemy is meant for evil, God is going to turn it for good in your life. We're in an exciting time, so look for the goodness of the Lord.